Why am I becoming a vegan inside of my dragon's bath? The dragon eat meat. Why don't I eat meat? I used to love to eat meat. I loved it. I even ate it raw. I didn't even had time to cook it. I just took it and put it in my mouth and said yum. But it was, yeah, I loved it. It was like an addiction. I couldn't stay away from it. But the further I go on the dragon's path, the more that I knew that, a dragon spirit or a dragon in itself is very sensitive for spirits, negative or positive. The more negative, the more positive, the more you can feel it. And that is what I could feel. These chopped up animals, I can still feel them in pain. And that is what I also did. I stepped inside of a slaughterhouse in Brussels, and it was shocking to see. At least a lot of people just say, oh, there's nothing way of life. That is not the way of life. That is not at all anything to do with the way of life. That is just bullying those who are not strong enough, not, the bullying the weak. That is just horrible. These innocent beings just being boiled alive that I could see there. And then they say, oh, it's a way of life. No, that is not a way of life. I just say, I have to quit this. I don't want to be part of this. I can still feel these animals just cannot even die. They just continue to have this pain. And that is how humanity is so wrong. The system of seeing animals as things, as objects. Whenever the dragon would return, and I know this from this path, I know that the dragon would also be hunted and killed and maybe even used for flesh. And I will never stand on the side of the dragon slayer. I will always stand on the side of the dragon. The dragon is the innocent one. The dragon doesn't want to attack. The dragon just defends. And that is also what these animals do. They try to defend themselves. They try to scream. Sometimes people say, oh, it's a gift from God. Well, that is not a gift from God, because not a gift that you can have doesn't scream like that in agony and pain just for a little bit of mercy. But they don't give it. They don't have mercy for those just because they want a hamburger, just because of that. That is not something where I can stand behind. And it's my dragon's path who showed me this, because I became very sensitive for spiritual energy. And the spiritual energy was pure darkness, pure agony. It cannot even die. I couldn't sleep because of what I've seen whenever I close my eyes. A lot of people who follow the dragon has now been a vegan or even tried to be a vegan because they are so sensitive for this. They know it's wrong what humans are doing. We're supposed to be guardians. We're supposed to be protectors, but we are doing nothing else but destroy it just for our own interest. It's easy to bully those who cannot defend themselves. Well, I try to stand behind them now. It was wrong, but I needed to see it, and it was Leviathan that showed me this.